Hey guys, Thornton here, back with another video. Today we're taking a look at another keyboard, and this one is called the Phantom L, and it's from Tecware. Features some cool things like a low profile design, TKL layout, as well as that Hotswap functionality, so let's hop into it. You can find the Phantom L for just $50 on Amazon, and with that price point you can choose between the different low profile Outemu switches, which they have their blue, brown, and reds. The one I have with me today is using their brown switches, and out of the box that's getting just the keyboard itself. Obviously, you're gonna get a detachable braided USB-C cable, as well as a switch and keycap puller because of the Hotswap functionality, and then also just a few extra switches depending on which switch type you choose. Starting off with the design and build quality of the Phantom L, I have to say this is definitely one of the big shining points from Tecware. I've only tested out, this is my second board from them, but with both of them so far, I mean, the build quality of these things for the price point they're asking, $50 for this thing, if someone was just to hand this board to me and ask me how much I thought it cost, I would say probably $80 or $90. It definitely seems like it's punching above its weight as far as the feel in hand. It just feels nice. You get aluminum metal top plate, and then you have the plastic on the bottom, but even with that, I mean, absolutely no flex here. I mean, this thing feels premium in hand and just feels nice, has a little bit of weight to it, and you would not think of this as being like a budget keyboard itself. Obviously, one of the big design features of it is the fact that you have those low profile switches, which just makes for like a clean, minimal, sleek look, kind of a stealthy look, I guess you could describe it, with that low profile blacked out top metal plate. Just looks really nice on the desk, and of course, it does have that TKL layout, so you're missing that number pad. If that's something that you really like to use, then that might be a deal breaker for you. For me personally, I never use the number pad, so not a big deal. You do have media controls, but they're not dedicated. You have to access them by holding down your function key, and then you can get access to them on your F row on the top. USB-C port is gonna be a little bit off-centered to the left side of it, and of course that's gonna be nice for those of you that like to use custom cables. It's gonna more easily support that. Obviously you do get the included USB-C braided cable, which works just fine, but if you want to pop your own USB-C cable in here, that's gonna be completely possible. On the bottom, you do get 4 rubber feet, as well as 1 level of adjustability as far as incline goes, with those flip out legs on the back as well. Nice to see that included. For keycaps, these are using a double shot ABS, so we're not gonna have to worry about your main legend shining anytime soon. I have to say, Tecware's keycaps, their ABS caps, really nice. They don't hold on to finger oils, and they just feel nice and durable. Definitely not gonna have to worry about these going bad on you anytime soon. Definitely gonna take months and months before you ever start having any issues with these guys. Below those keycaps, though, you're gonna find your low profile Outemu switch of choice. Again, you can choose between brown, blue, or reds. The one I have here today is the browns, and I have to say, like, going from a normal size board, normal height switches to this was definitely not difficult at all, and it felt like a natural transition. Overall, really enjoying the typing experience on this so far, but I'll go ahead and give you guys a sound test now so you can hear it for yourselves. The switches themselves definitely sound just how I'd expect from like a brown tactile switch, and it felt really nice so far. I'm not a big fan of tactile switches like browns for gaming, but even throughout like a little bit over a week I've been using this board, feels just fine. Just takes a little bit of getting used to. Obviously, it's different using a low profile tactile switch when I'm used to a linear normal sized switch, but overall, really nice feel. I love it for typing on. Tactile switch feels really nice for that when I'm typing up things for like a script for a video or getting ideas or thoughts together on a Word document. Definitely felt really nice for that. I was honestly expecting it even to sound like worse, I guess you could say, than it was with that aluminum top plate. I was expecting maybe a little bit more pinginess or resonance behind it, but overall, really nice sound profile, and the stabs as well on this board, really solid, well balanced, not a lot of issues there. Very minimal rattle on it, and like compared to even some way more expensive boards than this, I would say overall the quality on the stabs and switches very good. Again, this board does have that Hotswap functionality, but that's only gonna be with low profile Outemu switches, so you obviously can't just take any other switch and pop it in here. You're gonna have to make sure it's one of those low profile Outemu, and I will mention pulling these out, very difficult. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously it's nice that they don't just pop right out with like a keycap or anything, but pulling them out, you definitely have to muscle them out of the board because they're very well seated into the plate. plate or the PCB, I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a pain. If you had to pull every switch out, you would definitely be very tired afterwards, but just want to let you guys know, like, they're very well securely held in, so if you're gonna pull them out, definitely a little bit of a struggle. The RGB on the board is done nicely. I like how it shines off that back metal plate as well, and it's all gonna be controlled on the board itself. All you have to do is hold down that function key, then you can get access to your RGB, whether it be changing the brightness, the color, the direction it's moving, the different effects, so all nicely and easily done just on the board. Overall, I really enjoyed my time using this keyboard, and I honestly just think you're gonna have a hard time finding a keyboard that's gonna be this price point and the nicest like quality and performance this gives you. I'm just really blown away. Like, each of these keyboards I picked up from Tecware, I don't feel like, you know, they're not obviously a huge company like some of the other ones like Razer and Logitech releasing keyboards, but I feel like don't sleep on this company, guys, because they make some really nice quality products, and I really think this is definitely gives you a really great bang for your buck for $50. I mean, I'm really blown away with this. Obviously, you're not getting, you know, like a Cherry or a Kale switch. They are using those Outemu switches, but that's the way they're able to keep that budget price down as well. And if you're someone who wants to try out a low profile design or just a well-built keyboard that you know you can rely on and also have the ability to hot swap switches out, this is definitely a big recommendation for me. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you found it helpful or informative, please do hit that like button for me, and do consider subscribing for more content just like this coming up in the very near future. As always, any questions about the keyboard, my time using it, definitely let me know and I'll try my best to get back to you quickly and also with the best response I can, but I'll see you guys in the next one.